What is going on YouTube? DX1 back with another quick update video, and we've got a pretty interesting topic of discussion for this video, I must say. So let's start off with what you may already know. So the raid eggs have returned to Pokemon Go. As you can see here in this image, the pink and yellow eggs have returned, as well as the legendary eggs, the silverish purple tint sort of color. Those type of eggs have also been introduced in Pokemon Go. If you remember, Go Fest was when the bug started to occur where the raid eggs would not appear and a Pokemon would simply spawn as a raid boss for a set of 2 hours. Previously, it would be 2 hours of the egg that you could see, so I guess Niantic wanted you to gather up people while the egg was moving around, it hasn't hatched yet, so you would have a 2-hour window to gather people, then an hour window to battle the raid boss. That was before the Go Fest bugs occurred and the legendaries were released. So, now that they have fixed this error with the new EX raids, I think that's what they're going to be called. They're going to be called the EX raids. You can also call them exclusive raids, but the EX raids have now been introduced. That bug has been fixed, and to be honest, I don't like it. That eliminates the aspect of efficiency when it comes to taking out raids. You know, how many raids can you take out in an hour and a half, 2 hours? You know, the way I was doing it before is I would be with my raiding group, and we would look at our map, and we would see, you know, there's a raid here going on, there's an hour and a half on it, there's a raid with an hour on it, there's a raid with half hour on it, oh, there's a raid with 15 minutes on it, let's go hit that one, then we'll hit the one with the hour on it, bam, 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 bam. We would knock out like 10, 15 raids in a day, and it would be epic, because that's how you maximize your results, with efficiency and good timing and proper strategy. So, with that aspect of the game now eliminated, now that we have to sit and stare at an egg for most of the time, unless we're dealing with the legendary beast, which we are right now, but since the egg is going to be sitting there for an hour, and now you only have an hour to defeat the boss, that takes away an entire hour of productivity during the day when you're out raiding. So, rest in peace to that, that's unfortunate. But, we move on, because there's another very important piece of news that I want to talk about. Alright guys, here is the meat and potatoes of this video. Here's what you really want to be paying attention to. Bam! Alright, so on Pokemon Go Hub, EX raid testing continues. Dozens of new locations with new raid window. So, we have a new raid time window introduced by Niantic as part of this beta test that has started about a couple of days ago. So, they've been beta testing the EX raids, the exclusive raid system, for a couple of days now, and this is what they've come up with so far. Niantic has significantly increased the volume of available EX raids in their test zones. More than a dozen raids have appeared in select locations around the world, clustering in areas where Niantic has offices or has set up data collection infrastructure. Additionally, the time window of EX raids has been reduced from 2 hours to 1 hour, and the exclusive raid passes are distributed 24 hours before the raid. Guys, this is where I have questions and I have concerns, let me tell you. I was just reading this news earlier today when I was at work, and I was just like, what? So, Niantic is going to slash the amount of time that we are able to prepare for the exclusive raids, the MEWTWO raids. So, from what I understand is Niantic wants 1 hour for the eggs to appear and 1 hour to battle the regular raid bosses, the bosses from level 1 through 4. And you know, if that was Niantic's intention all along, that's fine. That's fine. But in my opinion, you should not have the exclusive raid. You shouldn't have the EX raids at that same limit. EX raids should be 2 hours for people to show up and for people to take on the raid battle for these reasons. So for people that work, like myself, you know, I work Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3:30. I need time to post in my Facebook group and other groups that I use to manage people for raid battling. So I'm going to need a good amount of time, and I'm pretty sure that there are other people that have jobs and that work and that have families and that have, like, I was just reading this news earlier today when I was at work, and I was just like, what? So Niantic is going to slash the amount of time that we are able to prepare for the exclusive raids, the MEWTWO raids, an entire hour? So from what I understand is Niantic wants 1 hour for the eggs to appear and 1 hour to battle the regular raid bosses, the bosses from level 1 through 4. And you know, if that was Niantic's intention all along, that's fine. That's fine. But in my opinion, you should not have the exclusive raid. You shouldn't have the EX raids at that same limit. EX raids should be 2 hours for people to show up and for people to take on the raid battle for these reasons. So for people that work, like myself, you know, I work Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3:30. So I need an ample amount of time for me to be able to gather my friends and other people that have been invited to this raid. I need time to post in my Facebook group and other groups that I use to manage people for raid battling. So I'm going to need a good amount of time, and I'm pretty sure that there are other people that have jobs and that work and that have families and that have other extracurricular obligations that, you know, they probably don't have the time to be able to attend that raid at that specific hour. They are experimenting with eligibility, requirements, frequency, times, locations, and duration. So they have stated that, you know, they had their eyes and ears open. So post this video to your Facebook group or post it to your friends and tweet out this video. Let a representative of Niantic get the opportunity to see this video and hear out my suggestion. And, you know, I want to see if Niantic actually makes an adjustment this time, because this is pretty interesting. So, you know, let Niantic know that, you know, the suggested time for the EX raid should be adjusted to 2 hours instead of 1 hour. You have to give people time to make sure that they get the opportunity, because people have families, people work, everybody has a different obligation in their lives that they have to manage time around to be able to attend that raid, unless they already plan on playing Pigo at that same time, which is very possible, but that's not everybody's case, and that's the point that I'm trying to make. So send this video out to as many people that you know that play Pokemon Go, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's see if we can get Niantic to watch this one. Peace out. Ladies and gentlemen, my God, do you see this number? The statistic itself is pretty much jaw-dropping. Brad, how do you feel about this?
There's a lot of time in traffic. Spent a lot of time in Northeast Philadelphia, sleeping in the back of people's cars, driving myself.
Alright, put it on me. See guys, that's what it takes to be the best in this game. You gotta grind, you gotta sacrifice, you gotta do whatever it takes to kill all the noobs off, guys. That's all I gotta say. Firebutts out.
Get in here, get in the shot. Get over here.
On your meat.
I'm not gonna do anything out of here.